Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about chemical reactions. So, first question arises, what is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is a change in which one or more substance are destroyed when they are combining together and new substances are created or formed. As you can see in this picture, that before, what is the situation? Hydrogen gas molecules and oxygen gas molecules are existing separately, and then after they get combined to form water molecules. Previously they were in a gaseous state and then they formed a liquid molecule. What are the parts of a chemical reaction? Means how this chemical reaction takes place and what parts are included in it. It contains reactants, means the chemical species which are losing their identity, and the products are formed, which are the new chemical species formed after the destruction of previous existence of species, and new chemical species are being created. Reactants are the substances which are destroyed and in which a chemical change is taking place, and products are the substances which are created by a new chemical change. The arrow in between these two is actually giving us the yield, means what is produced. Here I have explained about few more symbols which are used in a chemical reaction. As you can see, when we are showing that the reacting substances or the product so formed is a solid, a small s is written over there which denotes its solid state. Small l is for liquid state, small g is for gaseous state or a gas particle. AQ is the abbreviation used for aqueous solution, means when the substance or either on the reactant side or on the product side is dissolved in water. Plus sign shows that two or more reactants or products are formed, means plus sign is a kind of separator, and arrow shows the yield sign, means what is being obtained in that reaction. Now here are few evidences, or we can say few features of a chemical reaction, or which actually depicts that a chemical change is taking place. First is evolution of light or heat. Whenever a chemical reaction takes place, sometimes it evolves heat or gives off heat or light. Second is there may be a change in temperature. Either the temperature of the reacting mixture increases or decreases depending upon the nature of the substance, and we can easily feel it in the surroundings. Third evidence is the formation of a gas bubble which leads to bubbling or release of some odor other than boiling. Fourth is the color change which can be seen on the outer layer of certain substances or during the mixing of certain substances or mixture formation when we are bringing out a chemical change in a chemical reaction. Fifth is formation of a precipitate, means a new solid substance is formed, and from the aqueous solution we can easily separate it out as it is different from it. As you can see in the picture that there is one solution in the beaker and another solution is poured from the test tube, and yellow coloration is observed, and this yellow coloration is the formation of a precipitate. Now comes the types of chemical reaction, means how it can be written On the basis of that, it can be written as a word equation which gives the statement that what is reacting and what it yields. For example, iron plus chlorine gives us iron chloride, or solid iron and chlorine gas reacts to combine or to produce solid iron chloride. It's a word equation. Here no symbols are represented. This word equation is translated to its symbolic form, which is also known as skeletal equation, where we are using the symbols of the elements as well as the chemical formulae of the compounds so formed or which are reacting to produce products. And the example you can see that in the previous slide we have written the statement of a particular reaction, and in this slide we are representing it in the form of symbols, like symbol for iron is Fe, symbol for chlorine is Cl, and iron chloride is FeCl3. So this is a skeletal equation, but it is not balanced yet. Means in this particular equation, the reactant side and product side are not having equal number of atoms and molecules. Thank you, students. This is all about the basic concept of a chemical equation.